Amy Wu in the Perfect Bao by Kat Zhang and illustrated by Charlene Shua. Amy can do a lot of things. She can brush her teeth. She can tie her shoe. She can even do both at once. Sort of. But there's one thing Amy cannot do. She cannot make the perfect bao. Sometimes they come out too small. Sometimes they come out too big. Sometimes she adds too much filling, sometimes not enough, and sometimes they fall apart before they reach her mouth. Amy's mom and dad make perfect bao. So does her grandma. Their bao are soft and fluffy and so delicious. Amy could eat them all day. Sometimes she does. Today, Amy is going to do it. She's going to make the world's most perfect bao. Bao making is an all-day event. Amy's dad starts in the morning, mixing together the ingredients for the dough. Then it's time to knead. He pushes the dough. He punches the dough. Amy gives it a try too. They leave the dough to rise. Amy keeps an eye on it just in case. It grows bigger and bigger and even bigger. Amy's dad squishes the dough down just in time. He rolls it into a log and cuts it into pieces. Meanwhile, Amy's mom seasons meat for the filling. She uses garlic, mushrooms, pepper, salt, and ginger. Everyone gathers around the table and rolls up their sleeves. It's time to get to work. Amy's first bao turns out a little funny, and so does the second. It's hard to know how much filling to add. Too little, and the bao is sad and empty. Too much, and whoops! It's also hard to pinch the bao shut just right. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Amy watches her mom make the perfect bao. She watches her dad make the perfect bao. And her grandma, too. They all try to teach her. Roll out the dough like this, says Amy's dad. Use just enough filling, says Amy's mom. Pinch, 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 says Amy's grandma. But Amy's bao just aren't the same. They're too empty or too fat. They have holes in them and they leak. Maybe today won't be the day after all. Maybe Amy just can't make a perfect bao. But then Amy has an idea. The pieces of dough were cut for grown-up hands, but Amy's hands are very small. She whispers her idea into her grandma's ear. Amy's grandma cuts each piece of dough into 2 smaller pieces, Amy-sized pieces. Now they fit perfectly in Amy's palms. Carefully, Amy rolls the dough so it's thicker on the inside and thinner at the edges. She adds just the right amount of filling. She pinches it shut. And there it is, Amy's perfect bao. Ah! She makes another, and even more after that. She's a bao-making master. Soon, all the dough and filling are gone. Everyone is tired, but they're not done yet. Amy's grandma boils a big pot of water. It's time to steam the bao. Amy keeps an eye on the steamer, just in case. All her perfect bao, and all the imperfect ones too, are snug inside. The bao are done. Amy's mom lifts the lid off the steamer. Whoosh! Out comes a puff of steam. Amy can't see anything at all. The steam clears. There are Amy's perfect bao. They are not too small. They are not too big. They have just the right amount of filling, and they do not leak. They are soft and fluffy and so delicious. Amy eats one, then another. Then she eats one of the not so perfect bao. And you know what? It tastes just as good. And here it is. It looks to me like Amy might be at school the next day. And I can see by the pictures that she's sharing her bao with her friends and her teacher. So that's the end of that story. I hope you enjoyed listening to this story, Amy Wu and the Perfect Bao. And if you'd like to make bao at home, here's Amy's family recipe. Thanks for listening.
This book is perfect for teaching growth mindset through your language arts lessons. So if you'd like to extend this story in your classroom, check out the 31 differentiated activities we made based on Amy Wu and the Perfect Bao. These activities are available on TPT. You can either print the worksheets or assign them digitally to be completed online. Teachers Pay Teachers is a website where you can find thousands of free and paid educational materials made by teachers around the world. Anyone can create an account as long as you have an email address. I hope you check out our store, Educating Abroad, as we have many fun educational materials both for free and for sale. Like, subscribe, and share this video, as it really helps others who might be looking for this kind of content. Until next time, bye! Check out the 31 differentiated activities we made based on Amy Wu and the Perfect Bao. These activities are available on TPT. You can either print the worksheets or assign them digitally to be completed online.